Knowledge is power. Think about that for a moment. How many times have you heard that and not considered the gravitas of that statement? Knowledge is power. You now have a degree and knowledge to invoke change. You can change your world. You can change your future. You have an opportunity that a lot of individuals don't have, not only in the United States of America, not only in Bellevue, Nebraska, but you have the ability that a lot of people in the world don't have. You now are empowered. You are empowered to invoke change in your life. You have the power to have a positive outcome of your life. This is a fantastic opportunity, and one that I know that most of you are going to exercise and execute. But think of something more than that. If we keep it to ourselves, we are exercising self-preservation. This is important. But the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. If we keep it to ourselves and we're successful, what's our legacy? We have a personal legacy. We have a legacy of success, which is good. But wouldn't it be better to have a legacy of change, positive change in society by applying this power that comes from knowledge, the knowledge you've achieved through your great accomplishments of your degrees? Think of the change that you can invoke in society. Think of the change that we can make. Society can't be stagnant. We sit back, we don't grow. If we don't invoke change in our society doesn't grow. We have grown as individuals by achieving these degrees. But think of our generation. Think of what we can do collectively with this power and apply that power in order to invoke positive change. This, I believe, is a deep-seated responsibility of us, our citizenship individually, to try and help society and to grow in a positive direction. Think of our generation. Now, me being 51 years old, I might be a little bit older than many of you, but still, we have an opportunity to create a legacy in our generation that gets looked back at in a positive way, instead of future generations thinking of us as how we rioted and destroyed, or we allowed a virus to overcome and continue to kill and kill and kill. If we are motivated as a society, we can invoke positive change towards these difficult situations. Positive change creates growth, and we will grow. And if we grow positively, we will be able to extend the presence of the human race on this planet, and hopefully extend a positive influence with this planet as a generation, as a member of society. So think about future generations. Think about how they consider how they will be looking at us. Did we just get rolled over? Did we just get angry and just destroy? Did we just get complacent and allow sickness to overcome? I believe that future generations can look back at us and say, these guys really invoked a change to extend and make a better world for the future that's considering our viewpoint. I would much rather have that kind of perception of my generation than say, one of failure. I don't believe that we need to be there. I don't believe that we need to stagnate there. Together, we can make positive outcomes. This is the power that's been placed with us, and the responsibility of that power, and to exercise that power. If we don't, then we failed as a society. We've failed as individuals. But where do we begin? Where do we begin positive change? Positive change resides with the one in the mirror. The one in the mirror. You must become the society that you want to see. You want to become the citizen of society that you want to see in society, leading by example. I quote Dr. King. He says, "I dream of the day when people are judged by the content of their character." I would like to take this a bit further. Not that I'm a Dr. King. I don't pretend to be. But if we can conceive of this concept as I dream of the day when my generation is judged by the content of its character. This sets a very high bar. But you've already proven that you can overcome challenges. You can overcome difficulties. This is content of character. This is quality of character. And I believe with the quality of character, the traits that reside within all of us, that if we keep on working, if we keep on excelling, if we keep on pushing ourselves towards a positive quality of character as individuals, collectively, we become a generation that has quality of character, thus creating positive change, thus creating a better generation, thus creating a better future for our children. And really, if you look at it, that's the most important thing. We can gamble with our own futures and lose, but for us to gamble with the futures of our children, that's irresponsible. This is a deep irresponsibility. But I believe, through the accomplishments that I see in this room, that we can invoke a positive change upon this society, upon this nation, and upon this world to create something that's absolutely amazing. And then the legacy of how we are perceived by our children becomes this awe, this resounding motivation for them. And then it starts to resonate through generation to generation. This is my challenge to you. This is my challenge. Exceed as an individual. Improve as an individual. Improve your quality of character as an individual. And then, hopefully, this positive change will keep on going and going. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak. I want to begin with my quality of character, and hopefully I've exemplified that, and hopefully we can exemplify that. And finally, Dona Nobis Pacem. Thank you very much.